As Sound Transit's Link Extension project expands into West Seattle, a number of small businesses like Mode Music will likely see a wrecking ball to make way for the light rail. The studio sits in an area that would be wiped out under numerous proposals, and the owner of the studio has been fighting with Sound Transit officials ever since trying to get funding for an early move.
As Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling reports, the owner of Mode says she finally got some good news that Sound Transit is ready to get the ball rolling to support her business in relocating.
The founder of Mode Music says she just found out that the property was approved for early acquisition. She says now that she's got the green light, she's already started the hunt for a new home for her business. Singer-songwriter Erin Rubin couldn't have written a better ending in the ongoing fight to save her small business.
I'm always ready to do whatever it takes to make sure that we're able to continue on.
The owner of Mode Music Studios had been composing arguments to take before Sound Transit for months to try to get an answer on when she might be able to get access to funds to move the studio, which sits squarely in the proposed path of the light rail's West Seattle Link extension.
What it was feeling like for a little while is that I was really going to have to do it on my own.
She says a number of requirements accompanies the movement of her business, including finding a building that can accommodate practice spaces with soundproof walls and an area where neighbors wouldn't be disturbed by musicians in training.
Early acquisition for us was something that we had been asking for quite a while. Without having access to funds, we're not able to move into an available building, and that had us very nervous.
Rubin says it was music to her ears when Sound Transit staff reached out and said they would be starting the process.
Like voting for early acquisition and purchasing our property early, we'll be able to move sooner than later.
She says now she's free to focus on Mode's upcoming annual Fall Scholarship Friendsgiving benefit fundraiser November 8th to support the MMPA Accessible Arts Program and featuring touring Mode alumni band Them and other talented staff and students.
Just trying to get people to come together, have a good time, kind of listen to stories, listen to success stories from some of our students.
As she tackles that project and the search for a new spot for Mode, Rubin says at least now she knows she's not flying solo.
So just knowing that I have that support from Sound Transit feels a whole lot better than it did, like maybe even 6 months ago.
Rubin says if you're a small business that's being impacted by the light rail, she says make your voice heard by going to public comment and reaching out to Sound Transit personally. Reporting in West Seattle, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.